Approaches to discourse analysis. In this video, we will talk about different approaches that are used in discourse analysis. Let's start. Welcome back. Approaches to discourse analysis. There are various approaches that are used in analyzing discourse. We will discuss some of the most important approaches that are used in analyzing discourse. Conversation analysis. This approach focuses on micro-level study. It analyzes turn-taking, pauses, pairs, sequence in conversation. The main founder of this approach are Garfinkel, Sachs, and Shkerloff. For example, studying how callers and operators open and close a counter service call. So, how much time each takes, how they start, how they end conversation, how long the hold stage. The key question that the conversation analysis focuses on is how people manage interaction in a real time. Next approach is critical discourse analysis. This approach focuses on production and reproduction of power, dominance, and inequality. Key figures of critical discourse analysis are Feldhoff, Rambeck, and Bodek. For example, analyzing speeches to reveal hidden ideological biases. The key question that critical discourse analysis focuses on is how language reflects and shapes social power relations. Next approach is Discourse-Historical Approach. As it is mentioned in the name, that it integrates historical context into critical discourse analysis and sees how discourse evolves over time. The main figure of this approach is Ruth Wodak. Example of discourse historical approach is tracing how immigration has been framed in parliamentary debates over decades. So how this issue has evolved in parliamentary debates over the time. The key question that DHA focuses on is the language, how language around the topic changes historically, how it evolves, how the topic evolves gradually. The next approach is Interactional Sociolinguistics approach. This approach focuses on cultural norms, social identities, and their role in shaping communication style and interpretation. For the key figure of this approach is John Gumbers. For example, misunderstanding between speakers of different cultural backgrounds in workplace meeting. So, different words or different cultures, different norms. So, when people belong to different norms or cultures communicate, so sometimes some misunderstandings take place. What are the role that they play in misunderstanding? This is considered, this is the topic of social linguistics. The key question that for interactional social linguistics focuses on is how people use language differently across cultures and contexts. The next approach is Corpus-Assisted analysis. Corpus, as is known in the, it is mentioned in the title corpus, using a large collection of text as corpora and computer tools to find patterns in language. So analyzing a lot of data through machines or computers is corpus-assisted discourse analysis. For example, analyzing thousands of newspaper articles to study how climate change is framed. So this is a large data and it's difficult or impossible to analyze it manually. So machines and computers
are used to analyze that. The key question the Corpus-Assisted discourse focuses on is what recurring patterns in language reveal underlying ideologies or trends, what's the focus, what is important to how many words are emphasized, different based actions. That's the approach that is used in discourse analysis is multimodal or multimodal discourse analysis. This approach focuses on how meaning is created through multiple modes. Example, image, text, sound, gestures, and so on. The key figures in this approach are Kress and Levin. For example, studying a YouTube video by analyzing speech, visuals, and music together. So in this video, the different modes are analyzed to understand the meanings of the discourse. The key question that multimodal discourse analysis focuses on is how do different modes combine to shape mix. Another mode that is used in discourse analysis is narrative analysis. The focus of narrative analysis is on the structure and function of stories in everyday life, media, or research. Example, analyzing the locations and stories about areas in non-pay concept. So, the illustration, the narration. The focus is on the narration. The key question that focuses that narrative analysis focuses on is how stories shape identity and understanding of periods. How people choose to narrate even stories. The last approach that will be the difference in this lecture is pragmatic discourse analysis. Pragmatic as me pragmatically. Pragmatical use of discourse. So the role of context, speaker's intention, and interpretations. Basically, it's the role of context. Generally means that depends on the speaker's intention and listener's competence of it. The key curious of this approach are audiences, speech actors, and vice cooperatives. The example, designing sarcasm in online comments. How sarcastic comments have been used. So what kind of sweet text are been used? What principle they are for? So if the key question is that pragmatic discourse analysis, pragmatic discourse analysis focuses on a what do people really mean when they say something? So what is the difference between this thing can't get inspiration on me? If I could sum up for this what we have discussed in this lecture, conversation analysis is a micro analysis that focuses on conversation. CDA, critical discourse analysis, and discourse-historical approaches deal with power, ideology, and history. Interactional Sociolinguistics deals with culture and identity interaction. The corpus analysis uses pattern to data sets. Multimodal analysis focuses on language, visual, and sounds to analyze the meanings or use of narration. The narrative analysis focuses on the art of story, the meaning created through storytelling, or how the words are built, so the narration, how the story is told. The pragmatic analysis intends to identify, or evaluate the meaning in context, or the role of context in terrorism. So I hope you have understood these main approaches that are used in discourse analysis. If you want to know something further or you know something in depth, please write a comment box. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. If you get something, please like the video and share it. Take care.